up, folks? Main man, Lucky Lance here for more Gruul Ponza action. You guys are excited for it. I know I am. Hope everyone's really excited for it because today's going to be a fun, hot day. Let me tell you right now, it's going to be warm out there. But like I said, my name is Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_ as my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTJ, and Twitter. So you're watching this on Twitch, consider following. You're watching this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. And you can always follow me on Twitter for Bluebird Action. That's right. Don't forget to subscribe to or follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay. Do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. Don't delay. Do it now. I always have this disclaimer, though. I am not responsible for sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. That has nothing to do with me if it starts happening. Sup, Mammoth? How you doing, man? Glad you're doing. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. I hope you're staying cool wherever you're at, which you said was the Northeast, which I don't know, Vermont area, right? I don't know how the weather is back there. So yeah, but as you guys can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. I play Magic the Gathering. I prefer to play Modern. I play Modern. I play one of 4 decks somewhat coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Abzan, Grixis, Shadow, and you've seen right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. That's right, Gruul Ponza Midrange is my favorite deck I've had the most success with, both in paper and in digital. And this deck you'll likely to be playing, even though I do play the other decks a little more frequently than I used to. So yeah, hopefully that goes well. Let's take a look at the weather, folks. Today's the first day of a heat wave in my state, and it's not even that bad of a heat wave compared to what it could be. Weather for Ravensdale conditions are sunny with a temperature of 94 degrees. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 35%. Lawn War Zombie says, "Hi man, nice to join another Ponza League again." Yeah, I'm glad you're here, Lawn War. Hopefully I can do something good today with this Ponza League. It's gonna be Ponza all this week. Next week I'm not sure what I'm doing, and that's something I gotta talk about in a second here. Mammoth says it's hot like the rest of USA right now. Yeah, usually Washington, where I'm from, Washington State, is cooler than everywhere else, and I think it still is, but still it's gonna be like 94 degrees for 5 days straight, and that is mildly disturbing. And but hopefully, luckily, at first they said it's gonna be 98 degrees for 5 days straight, but then they chilled it down to like 93, 94. So that's good. So let's see here. We are still at 25 followers on Twitter. We lost 1 follower on Twitch. We are now at 266, which is perfectly good. I mean, that's way more than I ever thought I'd have. And but we did go up 1 more subscriber on YouTube, so we are now at 404. So thank you guys very much for that. So shout out to all 25 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 266 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 404 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all 5 of my Twitch subscribers. You're giving me a little bit of the hard-earned money in these very trying and dangerous times. You can spend your money anywhere else other than here, and it'd probably be a better investment for you, but I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who watches any of this or listens to it on YouTube or Twitch, but a particular massive thank you to the people who spend actual real money on this. And that's going way above and beyond the Call of Duty, and it just means so much to me. So before I get into gameplay here, I was going to play yesterday, but life came up. The kids and the dogs were needing attention, and nothing bad happened. Everything's fine, everything's going great, but I'm working on other projects around the house, like my car, and I'm building a fence, and it's just like sometimes life's got to take priority over magic, which it always will. But that's why I wasn't here yesterday, but I plan on being here the rest of the week, hopefully. And it will be Ponza this whole week. Next week I'm thinking about trying something different. Some people don't like my format of where I play 1 deck for a solid week straight. Some people don't like the fact I only play Modern. So I am thinking about maybe next week, again maybe, just depends on the kind of feedback I get from this idea, is next week I'll play Pioneer, and I'll play a different deck every day or so. And I don't want to spend a lot of money on this because I'm not into Pioneer. Like, Rakdos Midrange is by far the best deck numbers-wise when you look at the meta and stuff there. And that's an expensive deck for MTGO simply because of the one Graveyard Trespasser or whatever is a lot of money on MTGO. And then, but the other decks like Boros Aggro, Mono Red Aggro, and Blue Spirits isn't bad. Which is funny because Spirits in Modern is a relatively expensive deck because of Capture Souls. But yeah, I'll think about it, and you know, if I don't want to play Pioneer, maybe I'll change my format to where instead of playing the same deck all week, I'll mix it up and just play randomly. You know, I'll just play like 2 days of Abzan, you know, 2 days of Jund, a day of Ponza, whatever. You know, if people want that change, let me know. The reason why I do a week straight, and this is just me being an old man here, is because I used to have locals every Saturday. And I would train with my deck for a week on MTGO and then take it to my locals or a major tournament on Saturday. I haven't been really to a locals hardly at all since coronavirus started. There was a locals I was going to on Friday nights for about 3 months, maybe longer than that, maybe it was 6 months, until it just collapsed and died. And now I don't have a locals to go to anymore again, which is frustrating. But you know, it is what it is. Some ways it's better that I could just sit here and play Magic. But let me know, guys. I'll keep reminding you guys every day this week about if you guys want me to change my format and try it up, you know, and maybe I'll just run a test of it for a week. I don't even know if I'll do Pioneer. Maybe I'll just play a different, you know, a different deck. Like, remember, there's 4 I really like. I like Abzan, Grixis, Gruul Ponza, and Jund. You know, I'll just play like one of those each day next week. Time allowing, of course. So, guys, just let me know. But this week is Ponza, all week Ponza. So let's get on in there for some Ponza action. I'll keep you updated on the temperature in the room. Right now it is 83 in the room. I have my fan going here. Modern needs more love right now, in your opinion. Well, what's wrong with Modern? Like, I know everybody's about Pioneer right now, and I don't think it's because people like Pioneer more. Well, maybe I'm wrong about that, because Pioneer's got a lot more exposure lately. It's because all the RCQs are in Pioneer for the most part, right? My RCQ is actually in Modern, funny enough, so it works for me. That's what I'm going to this Saturday. But, you know, I played Pioneer for a month straight, mono, black, aggro, mid-range, whatever you want to call it, when Pioneer was less than 6 months old, and it was a terrible experience because the top decks at the time were like Inverter combo, Green Sun Zenith combo, what was the other one? Lotus Breach combo. Like, literally, I never played hardly at all. Like, I'd literally sit there, league after league, I would play against those decks. And it was just, it's so difficult to win and very boring. Because either, like, they assembled their combo and won, like, immediately sometimes, or, like, they had enough to stall me to where I would finally beat them, but it would take, like, an hour to win one match. And I hated it. I was like, I'm never playing Pioneer ever again. But I hear it's better now, even though Rakdos midrange looks insane in terms of its win rate right now. But Modern's just where my heart's at. I just really like Modern. It's powerful, but not as powerful as Legacy, you know? Alrighty, so yes, I'll be going first, of course. But before I do that, I need to have the beverage of the day. And folks, I have finally gotten through, I believe, all of the energy drinks that I know I would like. So we are now back to sugary beverages. I think this has sugar in it. I lie, this one does not have sugar. Immediate lie on the stream. But I'm going back to more traditional beverages you old school guys would have liked to see me drink. And today is the last of the special beverages I actually have. Today is, I don't even know what flavor this is. It's not even on the bottle. But today is a Fanta mystery flavor. Look at this thing. Fanta question mark. It's blue. I have no idea. My wife said it's good. Funny enough, a little story about this. I bought a couple of these. You know, I bought one for my wife and one for me. I also got some chicken, some cheap chicken from our hot local deli. And for whatever reason, the cheap chicken grease leaked all over these bottles, particularly the one I gave my wife. So the bottles are a little bit slimy, but I cleaned this one off the best I could. I think it's clean. My wife was really upset about hers, but she drank it still, said it was good. But anyways, let's figure out what this is. I'm going to crack this thing open. That's when the official start of the stream begins. So here we go. Oh, yeah. The thing about bottles opening, you're just going to hear that crack, you know. Okay, here we go. I have no idea what this is. Probably some sort of cotton candy. Everyone's doing cotton candy flavors. All right, like I said, yes, I like to go first. Wasted 2 minutes explaining a beverage. That's okay. Especially when you got a hand like this. Gigantha? So it's either Shadow or Tron. I really wish I had more of a... No, it's going to be Shadow. More of a presence on... Maybe this is the right way, but like Twitter, and I really wish I had, like on YouTube, I had the community tab, but I need 1,000 subscribers to have the community tab. And then I could post things up and people could look at them and reply to those and not have to watch a whole video to reply. So you notice I'm drawing a Fury. Checks again. It's gonna get warm in here, guys. I can already tell you right now. I may have to do this hatless. I'm serious. I may have to do this video hatless today for the whole week. I mean, it's gonna get hot because you know most of the heat actually escapes. You know, heat rises, so it escapes out of the top of your head. So me wearing this hat is just basically just keeping a blanket on my head. Just oh God. But I'll soldier through it. It's not like I'm in Ethiopian desert right now or something. Death Valley. I've never been to Death Valley. At least I don't remember going. I've been pretty close to Death Valley. Thoughtseize? Okay. You know, it's just, I mean, I read there, like, I was looking at the high temperature there. It was 119, which is insane. What's ridiculous is last year during the summer in June, late June, it got to be 114 degrees at my house and 118 degrees at my parents' house. So it was like Death Valley temperatures in Washington for a couple days last year. Interesting. Takes Lightning Bolt instead of Bone Crusher Giant? You think you'd want to take Bone Crusher because Bone Crusher is technically 2 cards. So I'm going to stomp on this and then probably just play Bone Crusher. I don't really know why you take Bolt. Oh, that's a good draw, barring they don't have another Ragavan. He knew I was drawing that, though, right? So he must have been okay with it, because he fetched for a Steam Vent. What did he throw in? Adds Gigantha. Interesting. All right, okay. So we got Grixis Shadow here. So Relic in, Endurance in, Pillage out, Blood Moon out. I could try to bring in like Osnate Baloth, against, instead of having so many Arbor Elves, because Arbor Elves so unlikely to live on turn 1. But we'll keep it going this way. So Grixis. I would assume it's Grixis Shadow. Don't see too much Grixis control. Well, I mean, they probably still play Ragavan Grixis control. Again, we're going to really rely on Arbor Elf surviving here. It is now up to 84 degrees, 1 degree warmer now. Yeah, I'll evoke here. No, I don't have AC. I have AC in my bedroom. I don't have AC throughout the house. In the Pacific Northwest, particularly Western Washington, air conditioning is extremely rare in homes built before like the mid-90s. You just never saw it really, because it doesn't get that warm here usually. Yeah, I'll put out ooze. Do something, you know. Otherwise, I'm just wide open for a. I probably should have gotten some. I don't know. That's okay. Well, it doesn't get that hot. We on average, Washington State only has 5 to 10 days of over 90 degrees in Western Washington. But you know that's why people were doing it. Drown, okay. Do you think their last card in hand's a Spell Pierce? I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and play Blood Moon here. Wow! All right. This man had no basics in his deck. He had no basics. He always fetched for non-basics. So he had a deck with 0 basics. I've never heard. I mean, it's been a long time since I remember someone playing a deck with no basics. Remember, what was the card that caused it? Path to Exile was why we started putting basics back in decks. You know, like, you know, because I remember there was a time in Extended where we did not have basics, and even in Legacy now, what it would be called, but Extended, you didn't run basics because you just had the dual lands and stuff, and then all of a sudden Path to Exile showed up. And we were like, fuck that, we gotta put some basics in this bitch. So nice easy win there over Grixis Shadow. But yeah, it's always funny when you. That's the first time I've seen somebody without basics in forever. Like, I kept watching them both games, you know. Game 1, you give them a pass. Maybe they don't know what Blood Moon is. Maybe Blood Moon's not that common of a card in this day and age. Game 2, though, man, you gotta, you know, you see me, since I play Blood Moon all the time, I'm playing like John, or if you guys watch my Golgari video I put up, I was constantly, when I was against the Is It Murktide deck, I was constantly like, oh man, I can't fall victim to a Blood Moon here. I gotta have a basic swamp. Singular Armor Zombie. Why not? Why would he not run basics as Beseiju is running rampant? I don't know. I mean, you should always have, every deck should have at least 2 basics in it. Like, even if you're a mono red deck, right? Mono red, have at least a couple basic mountains. You know, which they have a lot of basic mountains actually, but the only deck that is really strange how they don't run basics is Boros Burn does not run basic planes. And that makes sense, right? I mean, most of the time, basic planes all the time is just a dead card for them, like throughout the entire game. But boy, I sure relish the fact that they don't do that. That's why Blood Moon's so good against Burn. No planes, no Lightning Helix for you. All right. Sure, I'll keep. It's kind of, I'm going first. If I was going second, I'd think about mulling here, but I think this is good enough to keep going first. Got the Renin 6 on 2. It's arguably one of the most powerful plays. Oh, God. Immediately against this. Well, luckily I do have a Pillage opening in hand. And Season Pyro to dig deeper. This is a little rough here if he plays... Okay, so he played Island. Huh. I think my life total matters too much here. I'm just thinking he could remand here. Remand's not terrible here. or condescend. Oh, I think I forgot to use Ren 6. Oh well. Yeah, definitely in trouble now. All right, Bloodbraid, gonna need you to find a Blood Moon here, probably. Come on, Bloodbraid. Lightning Bolt. Here comes Tron. Yeah, that was a mistake with the Ren and 6 there. Oh, God. It's just the end of the game. That's it, folks. Game over, man. Game over. Barring a top deck Bloodbraid Elf here. I'm just thinking, I mean, it's looking pretty rough. Yeah. Just draw 2 more fucking lands. Well, that even turned off the Clothis ability. Chalice on 1 is fine. So bad sometimes. It's just mind-boggling bad sometimes. I can't beat Ugin. Ugin's like an unbeatable card. Like if it's on the field, you're not gonna win. Like the game's just over. Magus, I'll bring in Boyle. Bring in Cindervines. Scavenging Ooze out. Bone Crusher Giant out. Clothis. 1 Clothis can come out. Let's do that. See, I'm going to regret not having those Force of Vigors in. Try for a little bit better. I guess this might work. Probably only draw lands from here, right? Wow. Basically only drawing lands here. I'm gonna unload my whole hand here. That's a lot of mana. Wow, I just can't believe how this deck functions so bad sometimes. Yeah, that's gonna be a real fucking disaster. Well, I need to attack Karn. Or I guess I don't. Two-head opponent. Maybe they have subtlety, I don't know. All right. See if Fury can do anything. That's a mighty fine draw there. I will pay the 1 there. Let's see what they do with this Scry. 2 in the bottom, okay. 2 lands. Wow, that's a lot of fucking serious land stuff. Hopefully this means everything off the top of the deck's going to be really good now. Sure. Yes. How many lands are gone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I still got 11 lands left in the deck. Wow. I can do is swing. All I can do is attack for 8. Okay. Attack for 6 instead of 8. All 4 stomping grounds out of the deck. So 3 more forests left in the deck. Half the lands are out of the deck. Only 16 cards so far out of the deck. So another different extra land. Look at this shit. This is insane. Wow. Okay. They probably got a... Oh, they don't. Okay. Go after that tower. All right. And another one. Clutch. Well. They're probably going to go for an ensnaring bridge here. Worm coil engine. I need to win this turn. That's not helpful. Holy shit, this is some serious lands. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands of 21 cards. Like, this is some crazed shit. Give me a bolt. That's still not enough to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's still not enough. The Magus of the Moon is not going to do anything. Right? I need to find Bolt. Oh my god, this is gross. This is gross. No, even more lands. That's insane. Wow. We tried, folks. I really tried. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, Maximum wouldn't have done anything there. Now he's have this guy just going nuts for this worm coil engine. I could still maybe. So he's got basically that 10. I really can't win here. Chalice on 1 cuts me off a lightning bolt. This is so fucking sad. Fine, lightning bolt. This is like one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life. I mean, just have to sit here. I mean, I literally can't do anything. I can't tack into that. Yeah, I mean, it's just how things work for me a lot of times, sadly. It's just an incredible flood. Does he swing here? You go up to 10, I can swing back for 5. Technically more. Yes, I would like to tap here. My god. Oh my god, it's so painful. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. So this is a total of 7. I have one more fetchable land left in the deck. Now I gotta be on chump block mode. No, let's count. 1, 2. There's 2 more lands left in the deck. 2 more. Pillage. No point playing that. So we want to swing. And well, the problem with this is I mean, I can pillage the worm coil, but then I gotta leave back 2 blockers doing that. I guess I'm okay. Well, what if I pillage the chalice? Then it's a total of 7. He's got 1 card left in hand. And then we attack with all those. Yeah, attack with all of them. And then pillage worm coil engine. And I can, well, that was wrong. So we block. Okay. I think it's better attack on 6, keep 1 block and 1 bolt for no win life. Well, they have a chalice. I can't bolt them. Now I might be able to. Swing for 5. Pillage on chalice, you think? Yeah. Swing for 5, knock him to 7. Man, it's just such a mess with this life linker. Well, first things first, let's... swing for 4. Hold 1 back. So none of this makes any sense. I just can't deal with this life linker. I'm just at too low of a life total. Knock him to 8. Yeah, that still won't work. I mean, this whole plan here, yeah, this plan won't work. Don't attack. Swing for 3, because I gotta try and take out the life linker. Because I'm thinking if they counter the Cinder Vines. Swing for 3. Play Cindervines. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, well, play it again. I got enough mana to do Season Pyro and Cindervines. Alright. Alright, Tron unlocked. Wow! Alright, the tail's end. Unreal. I guess just Cindervines now on the Chalice. I mean, yeah, Cindervines on the Chalice. Okay, that's a quality draw there. Come on, Bloodbraid. That Clothis? Okay. This is ridiculous here because if they have a counter... Oh, they're only sending the lifelinker? Okay, on the attack. Bolt. I don't know if I do have lethal or not. It's close. I think that might help. Sure. All right. My God. Yeah, I guess we'll have to bring in Force of Vigor. Force and... Man. One Clothis. One Chandra? Does that make any sense? One Fury? I'll try that. Force of Vigor was needed, though. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, I remember it's better to just play Ren here. They could force a negation, and that'd be a complete disaster. I'm gonna go with Ren here. What's happening? Gonna try and pillage the Urza's tower. Okay. I'm trying to hold off on the Blood Moon is the the best card. Tail's End. Damn, this guy's really into that card. Yeah, just pillage again. One on top, one on bottom. It is Dinosaur. It is truly obnoxious, but what can you do? Yeah. Well, Ren will be ready to ultimate. Sure. So both my pillages are lost. Not quite, though. I could try to boil them during the upkeep, which would be kind of fun. I think I do want to continue to plus Ren, even though this could be a mistake. I think I'll try to boil them. Or, yeah, during their upkeep, try to boil them. And then next turn, try to do Blood Moon and Magus. Or try this now. Condescend would be for 0. He discarded Urza's Tower and Remand. So that means he did not have an artifact. Did he find the power plant? Without blue mana, he's just kind of sit and duck, in my opinion. You got found all the Storm Giants. Get another Stomping Ground. Get a Forest. Play Blood Moon. Play Magus of the Moon. And then -7. Say go. Bloodbraid Elf seems pretty good. Come on, Bloodbraid, light him up. Cindervines, yes. Swing aggressively for 5. Play a mountain. Pillage a tower. Discard. Pick up. This is pretty brutal. Yeah! There we go! that was pretty intense. Alright. Now that's how you beat the shit out of a blue Tron deck. It was tough. I mean, there was a lot of me just hemming and hawing. That's why I got down to such low time. Only 3 minutes, 53 seconds. Look at the camera. It's not looking good. But, yeah, I'm glad I brought that boil in. That was nice. Camera go to work today? Camera go on strike? It's only working at half pay. No one needs to see this either. Thank you, Dinosaur. Hefty hell yeah, like Stone Cold Steve Austin. One time I heard a trucker at a pilot, and they had a Cinnabon inside the pilot, and the fat ass trucker, the little girl working at the Cinnabon was like, he was at the Cinnabon there, and she was like, "Would you like your cinnamon roll warm?" And he's like, "Hell yeah." Yeah, I'll keep. Guy was last seen today playing Goblins. Well, this isn't a great hand against Goblins, but definitely not going to toss it. Take that, Tron. That's right. Look how bad my camera looks. Smashing 2 beer cans together? Absolutely. That's a waste of beer, though. I mean, he's making so much money. Who cares, right? You never leave a wounded soldier on the field. Look how bad this camera is. What is happening? Lovely match. It was pretty fun, I'll admit, especially I came out on top. Is that Goblins with Arid Mesa? Man, the camera looks so bad. Just shamefully bad. And the thing is, I'll get another camera and I'll be doing the same problem. Let me try and see if it'll refocus by doing the privacy filter on it. It probably won't. It'll probably be just even more enraged. What? Oh, it's Blood Crypt. It still might be Goblins. It made the noise for the land and there was no land. That's some good leg there. Alright, it is Goblins. Scav News is a quality draw. I'm just going to play Klothys. Klothys could be very important. All right, let's see how the camera, how it's doing. No, maybe we'll refocus now since I kind of turned it back on. Boy, that's bad. It's like insanely bad. Well, you guys just got to deal with the blurry camera. Not like anyone's missing out looking at me, right? No one comes here to see Major Riot, the man. The hell is this? Oh, God. Oh. I'm actually going to eat a land here and not the Mog War Marshal. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I was going to play it, but... Would have liked to know I'm drawing. I guess now I tricked myself into it. Okay. All right. Just took 2 damage for no damn reason. Or then for lulz. Alright, here comes Ringleader. My god, this camera looks terrible. Like, you'd think it's gonna fix itself, but it just won't. Like, fuck, I'm that ugly, it's decided to blur me out. Like, it says, no, you are too hideous to be seen on the internet. This is like a rated X stream because of your fucking face. Like, damn. It is true my wife did not marry me for my looks. So what happened here? Oh, we only got a, no, Ignoble Hierarch is a goblin. So we got 2. We got Mog War Marshal. And this is a fine trade for me. I've got plenty of mana right now. I think, do I need to block there? Definitely this is happening. I mean, I think it's gonna be, I kind of like it because it's gonna be so much food for ooze. Play ooze, get a basic, eat some more, and makes ooze a 5/5. It gets pretty tough for them to deal with. I think this is okay. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Just keep eating there. Green. Ooze, devour. Like this. So go. Maybe I lean back, the camera will think better of me. Camera? Why? Need to save this Bone Crusher for like Snoop or usually when they cast the Sling Gang, it's already over. One, two, three, four, five, 6. So I can get ooze exactly up to 6. I mean, is that even worth it? One, two, three, four, five, 6. The reason why is it worth it because Clothis can keep doing damage and I mean, I guess. I just wish there was one more thing I could have devoured. And Ooze would have survived. How about a Fury off the top? My God. No. That's absurd. Why would I want that? How much mana is this? Enough to stomp and play Pyro? No, it is not. Alright. Well, we'll sit here and maybe make some Pyro tokens. He did play the Echo cost. Alright, block here, obviously. Do I even want to block the Mog War Marshal? Just gives him another Goblin. If I do it now, it's not like they get an extra Goblin at their own desire. I guess I will. I don't like them being able to choose when they'll get their Goblin. You know, plus that puts more food in the graveyard for Ooze. I mean, Clothis or Ooze. The Sling Gang. Yeah. Am I dead here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost. Definitely gonna stomp on Sling Gang here. Okay. Well, I don't really want that because then I'll lose Bone Crusher Giant. Still just sacrifice in response. So I think I'm just going to actually bolt the Sling Gang. And then I'll take 8. He'll gain 8. I mean, it's not exactly great. Oh, he's just going to sacrifice the 1. I guess that makes sense. And then, yeah, I do need a blocker now. So, stomp on Ignoble. And cast Bone Crusher Giant. Swing at me. Damn it. Damn it. Why do I draw so many lands? Guys, help. I should probably eat that lightning bolt instead. I'm not swinging. Oh, wait. Did I forget to play a land? Yes, I did. It's not like I need any help anyways with lands. Are these all different goblins? No, the M15. Yeah. Okay. I wonder why it's got this one in front. Man, that camera is horrific. Oh. Oh. It's doing a little bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna get the lightning bolt just in case it's you know, an Ooze shows up. Come on! Lightning bolt! I think I just hit them with bolt, right? Yeah, sure. Maybe that was wrong. Probably took out one of these and swing. Could take out 2 more. I mean, slinging right now isn't too scary. The disaster occurs when Snoop and Kiki Jiki. When they flash in Snoop and have Kiki Jiki on top, right? Have Bogart, play Bogart, flash in Kiki Snoop, and have Kiki Jiki on top. I mean, that's how I lose the game right now. I'm slinging again. Oh. Well, I can still easily lose right now. Well, there's part of it. Goblin Matron can somewhat get there. Oh, my camera's working again. Look at that. All right, good work, camera. Again, a Fury would sure be nice. You know, a Fury would just be oh, the glory. So what's going on here? Attacking for 3, basically? I mean, I'll take it. Like, there's no reason. I'm trying to get Clothis on to be a creature as well. So, I mean, Fury be huge. You know, it would have been big that I'm not playing right now is Questing Beast. Questing Beast is an absolute monster in this match. Nothing I can do here. I'll take the 3. I'll go to 16. I could use a Seasoned Pyro as well. Wow, I didn't realize that was Stomping Grounds. Blood Moon? I mean, that's alright. Turns on Clothis. I mean, that basic swamp is pretty gross. So here we go. This is where it all comes down. Do they, because Matron, they can play, add Bogart, right? Or is it add Snoop? I'm not sure, but they're very close to assembling the combo here. I'm also close to just dying to this mini. I mean, 6, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 right there. I mean, I can block everything and be okay. Just this Clothis, this extra Clothis has been killing me. It's a weird flavor of Fanta. Mystery flavor. It's some sort of candy flavor. He does play the Echo. Once again, I'm dying because of lands, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands out of 24 cards. Plus a dead card, basically. Basically a land right now. The only thing I could do is if somehow the graveyard's got exiled, I could at least play and put something back in the graveyard. So he's trying to see if he can figure out the combo here. Play Matron. If he's got Snoop in hand, it's over. Because he just plays Matron. Well, no, it's not over. He doesn't have mana. Because he paid the Echo. So these no longer, by the way, guys, no longer produce red. They produce colorless. Not that it really matters, but it's just the way they still remain saying Goblin. So if Blood Moon gets taken off the field, then it'll still say Goblin. It used to be. Oh no. Is that the end? Yeah, it is. He's attacks for so much. Yeah, I mean, I lost the flooding here. 100,000,000% I lost the flooding again. I mean, look at my graveyard, guys. Does that look like I have enough lands? Do I have enough lands on the field? So he swings, yeah. He swings, you know, I block here. I lost to lands. No fury, no nothing. Just easily finding lands all day, every day. It's disheartening when I have this many lands all the time. Let him do it. Let him waste the clock. You know, no, that wouldn't have been true either. I was saying, instead of me bolting the first Sling Gang, imagine if I would have bolted the player, but he would have used Sling Gang to gain all that life back. That doesn't make any sense. All right, Bailoff is good. Engineered Explosives is extremely good. Pillage is bad. Blood Moon's pretty rough. Some people like me keeping a Pillage in for an Aether Vial. I'm always kind of against it. Because they can win without Aether Vial. I mean, just Aether Vial is a card that lets them win even harder. If they have Aether Vial, then they're just going to win. I mean, it's just... Pillage is just not great in this matchup. But neither really is Blood Moon. So I'll bring in one Endurance as well, maybe to trick him. Man. Folks, it's now up to 87 degrees in this room. It's risen 4 degrees. I can feel it. It's not the right kind of feeling you want to feel, you know. I know as soon as I get out of this room, I'll open up this door in like another hour and a half, probably. You know, just be a refreshing blast of 80-degree weather, you know, like, because this room gets really hot since I close the door. Luckily, I do have my fan going, so I have a little bit of a breeze in here. Otherwise, I'd be in a lot of trouble. I do it for you. No, I don't. You all know me. I'm always asking for punishment because I'm pathetic. You know, it's always taking these beatings. Alrighty. I'm willing to keep. Either rock can also be killed by engineered explosives. Wow. Even though my own engineered explosive is looking kind of bad because I'd have to blow up my own sprawl here. Yep. Yep, yep. Ow. Don't mind me, just playing a Bloodbraid elf here. Come on, Bloodbraid. Blood Moon. Fuck, I'm gonna go down a mana. That's fine. Sure. Now I can't play Endurance. Explosives isn't too bad now. It'll probably be a ringleader. No, they kept on 3. Huh. Mm. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. I did not expect them just to cast Kiki Jiki like that. What the fuck? Yeah, it's a pretty good play here. Yeah. Yeah. I think I need to just Fury here. Man, this could get really bad really fast. How greedy do I want to get? I mean, Fury here just be an even score right now, 2 for 2. I'm gonna get greedy. I just gotta hope they don't have the one that gives +1/+1. Okay. Yeah, just play Ooze. Oh. Yep. I can dig that. Um, yeah, just swing here with both. Probably just plus Chandra here. Wooded Foothills say no. EE for 0 doesn't do anything right now. I could have done EE for 0 with Chandra, but you know, I'm not. I mean, they must have munitions expert or something. Do it for green. Swing. All right. Game 3. The reason I didn't plus Chandra immediately was because I figured, you know, they might have something, which could have been bad. I mean, they could have blocked, and then, I think this is okay. They could have blocked and then flashed in munitions expert or something, I guess. No play, sure. Pays the Echo. Weird. I will play Blood Moon here. Because I just remembered they have ignoble hierarch, so I can cut them off of that. And then try to Fury him next turn. I think I like Bloodbraid here, actually. Come on, Bloodbraid. We got here. Lightning Bolt? Sure. Bolt here. Number 3. Oh, Tarfire. Okay, well. So, yeah, they got Sling Gang and everything. That's pretty gross. The old 3 for 1 there. Two Mog War Marshals. That's fucking horrible. But, you know, next turn, I can play Bone Crusher and surprise them with Endurance. Which I'm not even sure if I'll use Endurance is a fact, because I don't want to send those cards back to their graveyard, even though they don't really have a way to shuffle. That's bad. Well, first things first, I'm swinging here. No block with the Mog War Marshal. No. Now, I think it's still just Bone Crusher and Endurance. We know they're top decking a Mountain. Okay, it's another Mountain. Boy, I really need to pillage that. I brought one pillage in, and it's amazing they've run no fetch lands, but they have had this. I wonder how many mountains they play. I mean, swamps they play. So Sling Gang is not lethal yet. And no, I will not use Endurance. I do not want to send all that shit back. I don't know if they can shuffle their deck or something, but that's a lot of good stuff there. Oh, just a friendly ringleader. Oh, God. They did get Bogart. So now it's like I have to find a way to kill this Snoop. Otherwise, I die. I could put my own stuff on the bottom, even though I can't shuffle either. I guess. Send it back. That's no good. Come on, Pyro, help me out here. Yes! What a find! It found Pillage and Bolt. Alright. Fuck your black mana. Get that shit out of here. Wow, he just keeps getting lands. Dude. That's not what I want. The Tarfire can kill only Seasoned Pyro, which isn't that big of a deal. Yeah, I think we start swinging here. Send in the Pyro. And they can just put their Mog War Marshals under them. This is gonna be quite the game for me to try and win. Oh, the munitions expert's really good. I knew I should have bolted that. Yeah, this has flash, so does this work? I don't know. I guess I'm going to find out. I'm going to bolt it now. Okay, it did not work. I'm like, I don't know if that works. It doesn't have the ability, right? Ooze would be a good find. I'd be able to gain 2 life. Right now they're stuck because 2 of the cards in their hand they can't cast. Okay. Send the same guys. As soon as they find a swamp, if they play more than 1 swamp, it's over. But if I find a Fury, the game's relatively over. Right now, on this current board. Get a little more aggressive here. Let's put 1/1/1. I mean, pretty simple. They still have the Tarfire in hand, which I'm not too concerned about with Ooze because, you know, I'm gonna probably eat one, and if they let it resolve, then great. If they don't and try to tar fire, unless they have multiple tar fires in hand, then I'm like, oh shit, well, fuck. They're gonna take it all? Wow. That's a lot of damage. Well, now I might just bolt them for a game. The one that gives +1/+1 and haste. Alright, end step, ooze will eat. Ooze will devour again. And they did have double tar fire. Okay. Oh, Blood Braid. Clean them up. Brennan 6. Yes, that's just lethal with this bolt in hand. How many attackers I got? 5. I think I should be good here. Just send them all. Really? He's gonna let the 2 come through? Okay. Okay, well, I think it's time for a disrespectful end phase lightning bolt. I will -1 on here just in case I'm missing something. And then disrespectful end phase lightning bolt. Yo! That's how I get it done. Taking out these nasty goblins. The sound effect they make on Arena is fucking gross. It's like, oh god, what was that? It's just like so much noise whenever a goblin, like no matter what goblin it is, comes on. Like the Kiki Jiki Mirror Goblin, so much noise, just an explosion of snarling and grunting and wheezing and just like, what the hell? The only thing that I wish they did in Arena is with Arc-Light Phoenix. When you bring back like 3 Phoenixes from your graveyard at the same time on Arena, they only play the animation for Phoenix one time. Just and flies. I wish they made a conga line. 3 Arc-Light Phoenixes flying back to back to back. That'd be so funny. Like, I mean, because they do it with Uro. Like, when Uro used to be played on Arena, when he was allowed to be played, you could, I mean, I know there's a gap in between them, but you could literally play the Uro animation twice in like less than 10 seconds if you were fast. Which is horrifying. Like, fuck. Get this thing out of here. They've really toned back animations and sound effects and everything. Like, they were so into that stuff when the Arena first came out. Like, even uncommons were getting, like, animations and special sound effects and stuff. Now, it's like, I don't even know what cards get animations and sound effects anymore. Like, out of Capenna, that was the last thing I played on there. Played a little bit of Capenna. Did anything have animation? I know there was kind of an animation for, like, civilians or something, like some flowers would spray up, but I'm talking about individual card that had its own animation, like the first few sets, almost every mythic rare had an animation, but they just took that away. I think that just made Arena too bloated or something. No, I think that's a fine mulligan here. Wow. I think I'm going to 5. Desperation keep. I'm going second, so I do. Is this burn? Might be burn. Doubt it's burn if they're doing that. Might be burn. Not burn. Absolutely not burn. All right, folks. Fun's over. Fun is over. No more laughter to be had, goddammit. The laughter ceases immediately. Help. So I could have a really funny play here where I could, if I get another land here off the top and they play Teferi. I did this at Channel Fireball Las Vegas in November of 2021. Not against this same exact deck, but same scenario happening here. They play the Teferi and they think they can bounce the Blood Moon, but I instead Fury the Teferi. Yeah, see, they're always greedy. Fury the Teferi, and then still play Blood Moon and get them, like, completely stuck. It's just always best practice to get a forest here, because if I top deck another Stomping Ground and I play Blood Moon, I mean, my hand looks okay for that, I guess. But the problem is if I top deck another different... I still got Bone Crusher Giant. I think I'm okay. I just don't like locking myself out. Come on. Yes! That's even better. So yeah, we are... as long as they don't have, like, Force Negation here. Did we get him? Yeah! Take that, 4-color/5 color deck. Alright, now we just gotta, you know, maybe get another land for Bloodbraid. And really put them on their heels. Watch they just start casting Ragavans and Dragon Rage channels. Like, what the fuck's going on? Well... clock. No, I'm ready for that basic whenever they play it. What is happening now? This is probably, now that I'm looking at it, this is probably what? I mean, I play Bloodbraid Elf here. I mean, I'm not... We gotta keep the pressure on here. Come on, Bloodbraid! Sprawl is not really what I was looking for, Bloodbraid, but, you know, I appreciate it, I guess. Alright, swing for 7. They're on a 2-turn clock. See if I die here. Yeah, looks like I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, I guess. What did they Song of Creation? So yeah, I should have pillaged. All right. Fuck. You know, it's just you just aren't ever sure. Like, what are the odds they have the card they need? And of course, my fear is I pillage and they just, you know. Let's see. I mean, I should die here. There's no reason I shouldn't. The Blood Moon is painful for them, but not when they have multiple different Strike It Riches. I mean, this is tough on them. I mean, now they got to sacrifice a Wild Cantor to Strike It Rich flashback. Gut Shot me. Okay. Well, now I guess they don't need to. So yeah, what is this? Where they just try to get, like, this is a new combo where they try to get, I think the last time I played this, the guy beat me with Thassa's Oracle. It's a new weird combo. Um, sure. Yeah, this is just Storm, isn't it? Yeah, it's just Storm. That's all. That's what this is. This is Storm, so we got to bring in Cindervines. I know I've seen Thassa's Oracle, but maybe it's a backup plan. But yeah, it's just Storm. They go for the Storm count, and they just got to get a couple more here. And it's close. I guess not when they had another Striker Rich. Still looking for whatever it is. What's the card? Grape Shot. Must be deep in there. Bring in Cindervines and Force of Vigor. Maybe that's what they're going for. Oh, that's another different way they win. All right, that man is patting himself on the back. He's shitting right now, profusely, all in his pants. Yeah, so Cindervines. Uh, hmm. Force of Vigor. Probably don't need Bone Crusher. Fury would stay in to try and deal with the Goblins. Empty the Warrens. Still kind of like Scavenging Ooze, try and deal with Strike It Rich. I could bring in Magus. Man, we'll just try it. It's not the worst hand I've ever seen. I'll try for something better. I found it. Alright, put Force on the bottom. First time basic mount has shown up in my opening hand, right? My starting hand. See how they like that. What was this originally out of? Glittering Wish. Oh, wow. Yeah, I probably don't want to play Sprawl into this, right? Maybe all three of their mana. You know. Alright. Took an extra point of damage to see what was on top of their deck. I guess they're going to take some more damage. Yeah. Swing for 2. There's actually no way I can do this really all that well. Because end of turn, they're just going to... Yeah, I mean, they're just going to tear here. Wear and tear. If I put the Sprawl on. So I'm going to assume that, you know, I just need to get rid of this Gemstone Mine. the only one that can make red right now. Even though it will go away after 2 more uses. I'll hit it. Man. Just not getting all low at the top of the deck here. Luckily, Ooze been getting in there. He's done 4 damage. At least, right? Yeah, 4 damage so far. Might as well just devour. Swing for 2. I'm going to try and Blood Moon him. That was a mistake. In case, yeah, they counter this or something. And it's gonna return with Brazen Borrower. I'm gonna Boseiju. Okay. Yes. Okay. Combo assembled. I still gotta sit here and try and eat the Strike It Rich. Who the fuck comes up with this fucking shit? You know, that's what I always wonder. Who sits down, you know, after eating a large amount of McDonald's and figures out how to make a deck like this? Of course, I don't have priority to eat that, actually. Well, now I do. Alright. Alright, just sit back and lose, you know. I mean, I don't think I did anything wrong. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Wait till wait. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just wait for Cinder Vines to be cast at the last, like be psychic and know exactly when they're going to cast Song of Creation? Doesn't make any fucking sense. This might be the best Storm deck in the game. It is now 89 degrees in here. And so I'm always so tired of my win streaks being ended by fucking shit like this. You know, when I had a good win streak, I was 3-0 with Golgari mid-range last time I played, and I got that paired against 2 Indomitable Creativities. And lost because of that, you know? You know, my win streaks never end against, like, you know, more fair decks. Like, even against Murktide, I wouldn't feel bad, you know? But against this shit, it's just like, fuck, man. It's just, and the problem I always have with these style of decks, especially online, is, you know, it's just some dude that's just not doing well in his life, and this is what he's doing to keep himself, you know, mentally afloat, is he feels good playing this shit, and, you know, just the anger that runs through me thinking of some fat fuck patting himself on the back playing this shit after he beats me with it is just overwhelming. Pisses me off. Does it piss me off how much time this takes? Just an extremely disrespectful deck to play. Waiting for the thermometer to say 90. 89 right now. I'm waiting for it. Well, there we go. Alright, you're a piece of shit for playing that. Fuck you. Get tired of not playing against people that just they don't really want to play the game. You know, I mean, just they don't want to play. They just want to play solitaire. Why don't you just go fucking play Elden Ring or something? Go play a single player game. You know, go play a game where you're not post-interact with anybody or try to figure out what to do. A lot of severely mentally ill people play this game. Just see it when you go into tournaments a lot of times. Just people that just don't know anything other than playing this game, and and then they don't even want to talk to anybody. Got my locals for years that just clearly had problems, but you know, he always wanted to play decks like Storm and stuff because he didn't want to talk to people. You know, I think that guy might actually be in jail now. Because I remember the last time I saw him, he was in trouble for fraud. I think he was in trouble for frauding the government out of like disability money. All right. Yep. See, what happened with that guy was he actually did have cancer at one point, but then his cancer went away. And which is good. I mean, it's good that he beat cancer, but he was getting government disability at like 20 years old. And once it all went out, he just continued to claim he had cancer for years. And then the government found out and we never saw him again. So I don't know if he fled the country. Who knows what happened to that guy, but you know, Uncle Sam always finds out. All right, well, immediately against Tron. Well, I think first we're gonna play some Seasoned Pyro here. I fetched wrong there. I should just play the Stomping Ground. And I'm discarding these two. My life total doesn't matter really in this match. That's the Major Riot special there. Nobody else does that like me. I mean, it's like insane how many times I can draw 2 lands. Yeah, okay, we need a Blood Moon off the top here. No, it's even more lands. That's insane! That's insane! Come on, Bloodbraid, Clothis. Okay, well, maybe. Pillage would have worked. I mean, there was 7 shots there to do something. Yeah, I just gotta take the Clothis, right? Yeah. Oh my god, that's 4 lands on the top. That's so horrible. That's like actually insane that shit happens to me. So now here comes the Ugin and the game's just over, right? Well, here we go again. Well, I guess we swing with Bloodbraid and Seasoned Pyro. Right? Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do a land count. Let's do a land count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 17. Next card would also been a land. You can't make that shit up, guys. You just can't. Like, you legally actually cannot make that shit up. Alright, go with that. 2 different Trons today. I managed to beat the first blue Tron. Can I beat green Tron? I'll do 1 mole to see if I can't find Blood Moon or something. Well, it was worth a try. But this hand is actually worse than the last hand. But, you know. Who cares? I think we just bolt them. Over, under on a forest in hand. Over, under on it. What do you guys think? There it is. Immediate forest. But how long until they find... until they find... you know, Beseiju. Looks like right now. I can't defeat this deck anymore. I, like, actually can't anymore. Like, I used to be able to beat this deck, but now this deck just is so much better than Ponza. It's so bizarre how that happened. How much mana do they have? 6 still? Yep, that's 10. When I lose this, it'll be 2 straight leagues in a row that I start off 3-0 and finish 3-2. I mean, it's just heartbreaking, you know. You start off well, you play your heart out, and then in the end of you just drop off. I mean, you're just what? I can't beat this deck anymore. I have not beaten mono green Tron in several weeks. I don't think I've beaten it yet with Ponza in the last 3 weeks. I've beaten blue Tron, which we used to be a tougher matchup than this, but this deck is unstoppable, this Tron deck now. I mean, hopefully here they're just going to sit here and wait it out or something. You know, they got to find another. They can't swing here because I'll go to 10 and I can just double strike them back. You know, I mean, I can't get rid of the Ulamog. All I gotta do is find a simple blocker or a all is dust. You know, I mean, a Karn Liberated, a Karn the Great Creator. You know, I mean, there's a lot of shit they can do here, but I don't know why they're not doing anything. I guess they're just done playing right now. I mean, I don't know what's going on. They're not doing anything. Come on. What's going on? What's happening here? I have no idea. They just stopped playing. Maybe they have another Ulamog. I mean, they could play another Ulamog. That would be pretty good. Yeah, game's over. Well, it's not technically over. I top deck Pillage or something. And no, all 3 Pillage is gone. Is there a Cindervines? Chandra, Torture, Defiance. Go to 8. Block. Have 7 cards left. I guess I wouldn't have to go to 8. Yeah, here he probably just looks for a walking ballista, right? Yeah. Well, guys, I can't beat Tron anymore. You know, it's just a relatively unbeatable deck. You know, this used to be a deck that you would say, hey, I got a really good shot at beating this, but that's not true anymore. That's just not true. That's a complete lie. 100% a lie. You have a very small chance of beating this. I can't even win a game against this deck usually anymore. Like, I just can't. It's just, I cannot actually defeat Tron anymore. So why am I still playing Ponza? Because I'm a fucking idiot. That's why. I don't get it, you know? I mean, again, that's 2 leagues back-to-back where I start off 3-0 and then finish 3-2. I can't seal the deal. I can't even go... I can't even get, wow, Witch Maw? What, from Dissension? Wow, it's been a while since I've seen this card. These cards are all terrible, by the way. I don't remember any of their names, but I remember some of their pictures, like the tree one and shit. This card is horrible. It becomes a 3/3 for 4 different colors. Whenever Witchmaw attacks, it gains trample to the end of turn if its power is 10 or greater. It's so bad. It's so bad. Whenever you cast a spell, you put 2 on it. So it's a 1/1 for 4, actually. And then you have to cast how many spells? 3, 5, 7, 9. You have to cast 10 spells and have this thing live to get trample. It's so bad. Like, I did get 15 points, but it's so bad. It's just so bad. I mean, it's horribly bad. But yeah, another, you know, I mean, 3-2 is not a terrible record, but I'm just tired of going 3-0 and then not even winning a game. You know, I didn't even win a game those last 2. I guess I should have killed the 1 treasure token against Storm. You know, instead of, I don't remember what I killed. Instead of playing Bloodbraid. Yeah, I needed to do that. Really, that's the only mistake I made, I feel, in these 2 losses, at least. G-Tron just had it all. I mean, normally you're not going to beat Tron with Ponza anyways before Boseiju was printed. Even though, it's funny because Boseiju is only extra better than, like, Nature's Choice or whatever it is, natural something, because they can search for it off Expedition map. Even though nobody's doing that, they're just straight up having. I don't know how many. I gotta look at a Tron list, see how many Boseijus they're running, but I really need to find Magus the Moon. Couldn't find it. A lot of struggling today. Trying to stop my mana. My mana was just not effective. Thank you, Antog, for the rate of 2. I'm getting off right now, but thank you guys for showing up. Really appreciate that, Antog. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Dinosaur the Third, Lawn War Zombie, Mr. Mammoth Pud 1992, Funky Joy, and the MGG bot and the Nightbot for joining me today. I really appreciate that. Thanks to everybody watching this on Twitch or YouTube. If you did watch on Twitch, please consider following. Watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. You know, just not able to get there again with Ponza. You know, 3-0 start, back-to-back leagues. I know Golgari, I went 3-0 and then lost the last 2. 3-0 here, lost the last 2. Just can't finish the deal. Just cannot get that 4th win to get the 4-1. 3-2 is still a good record. I think Ponza is still a good deck. Just it can't handle Tron anymore, which is sad. You know, it can't. It can't beat that deck anymore. I can't think of the last time I beat Tron. Like, I defeated Green Tron, because I defeated Blue Tron about a month ago. It looks like. I also lost to Blue Tron about a month ago. But I have not defeated regular Tron in the last 1, 2, 3 attempts. So I'm 0-3 this month. And 2-1. 0-3 against G-Tron, Green Tron, the classic version. And the Blue Tron I'm 2-1 with. Nice, there you go. Persist Creativity. That's what I didn't lose Persist Creativity. I had a 3-0 Golgari League a couple days ago, and then I played Creativity twice in a row. It was not Persist version. I did play against that version, though, and I beat it Friday last week with Ponza. But yeah, I'm kind of tired of that deck, too, considering I see it so much. I mean, it's just way too many creativities. It's not even that high on the meta. But yeah, I'm constantly playing against it. I just don't really understand why. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thanks, Antog, for showing here at the end. Appreciate the raid. Appreciate you stopping by. Everybody, hope you had a good day. Hope everyone enjoyed this. You know, I tried. Just couldn't quite get there. Try it again tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Be back for more Ponza action. Everyone, let me know if you want me to change up my my programming schedule, where normally I play a full week of the same deck. If you want me to play a different deck every day, let me know. I kind of like playing the same deck all week, so I know what I'm doing. But yeah, just guys, let me know, and I will see you all then. So everybody stay safe out there, eat some good food, drink some good beverage, spend time with your loved ones, and stay chill. It finally got to 90 degrees in this room. It just hit 90. I just saw it 90 degrees in this room. It's pretty warm, but I'm all right. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all relatively soon. So hopefully tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Man, this thing's hot. My little stream deck box. So guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more more Ponza action. All right, everybody. Peace.